Okay, there we go. Oh, okay, I'm stupid. I didn't realize that my microphone was not plugged in. Well, okay. All right, so now we can properly start the stream. Yeah, so in another bit of a take, what is going on, everybody? This is Dylan of DSL Media, back with another stream. Today, I am going to be streaming. Well, there's actually two games I'm going to be streaming. I'm going to be streaming. I'm gonna be streaming Mina the Hollower. That's actually gonna be the first game. It's actually in addition to what the mainstream's gonna be. The mainstream is gonna be on Mario Paint, since I'm gonna be doing a Mario Paint art stream for this. But I wanted to start off with, well, with I wanted to start off with like another game to lead into Mario Paint. And what better game to start with than, then with this demo, it's the demo of Mina the Hollower. That was a game that was announced last week during the Nindy Direct. The Indie World, I mean to say. God damn it, I made that same mistake before I even plugged my mic in. But anyway, also, I don't know if I'm completely in focus, but I guess it's good enough. I mean, it's not like, I mean, yeah, I guess I could be more in focus, but I don't want to mess with that right now. It's just, I might come off like just a little, slightly blurry, but not too terrible. Anyway, so Mina the Hollower is what we're going to be starting off with, and yeah, it was developed by Yauct Club Games, the same developers behind Shovel Knight. If you ever played Shovel Knight, Mina the Hollower is from the same developers. It's a lot like it's reminiscent to like the old 2D overhead Zelda games. It's kind of like if Link to the Past was released on the Game Boy Color in kind of like that Link's Awakening style, because it does have elements from Link to the Past. It's also has elements from like other games. That's kind of like typical of, well, that Shovel Knight style. Like there's elements from like Castlevania and all that. And it's made by the same developers of Shovel Knight, which one thing that I will say about Shovel Knight is I do feel like that game, Shovel Knight, has kind of become like the Skyrim of indie titles as far as re-releases go. Because I mean, aren't they coming out with like another deluxe edition of Shovel Knight? I'm like, I like Shovel Knight. It's a great game. But that game is how old at this point? Like, what year did Shovel Knight come out? I could actually look that up for a moment right now. And also, while I'm at it, I could even post this to my socials, but yeah, Shovel Knight, because I mean, that also, yeah, Shovel Knight came out in 2014. Yeah, so Shovel Knight came out in 2014, and yeah, Shovel Knight came out in 2014, and they're still like giving like a lot of like updates and re-releases of it to this day. Because I mean, I like Shovel Knight, but also it's just kind of like, yeah, it does feel like but it's like, I already own the game. I own Shovel Knight, and I own Shovel Knight. I have it for the Switch. I think I've owned it for the Wii U. Also, just checking my stream for a moment. Yeah, and so Shovel Knight, yeah, that's yeah, but I mean, I don't know what else there is to add more to Shovel Knight other than like just, there's going to be like certain new characters and all of that. Anyway, I'm just posting this to all of my social feeds. And then I will actually get started. And yeah, this stream started a bit of like an hour later than I kind of originally intended it to, cuz like there wasn't much to it. It was just basically I had like a few errands to run, and and it was just like, well, looks like this stream is starting a little bit later. But that's fine. There people generally show up a little bit later anyway, so not too much of a big deal. Okay, all right. So, so with that, I think I think it's pretty much time to get started and to transition on over to give me a moment here. All right, and to transition on over to here. And also hopefully the audio is well balanced, but I'll adjust it along the way. But actually, as far as controllers go, well, I've been charging this for a little bit. Hopefully it's charged enough, but I wanted to use the Super Nintendo controller. No, I wanted to use the Super Nintendo controller. Yeah, right here. There we go. Oh, and it looks like it's pretty close to charged. But actually, no, I wanted to change grip order. I want the Super Nintendo controller to be the first. Because I think playing Mina the Hollower, a indie title like that, would be good with the Super Nintendo controller. And also, I'm going to be using it to launch Mario Paint, which, of course, I'm going to be using the Joy-Con mouse for that. All right, Yauct Club Games, here we go. And one thing I gotta say, you gotta love that pixel art. Because that is one thing that Yauct Club Games really impresses with. Oh, yeah. Also, even like some NES style graphics right there. Yeah, this is definitely from the Shovel Knight team. And also some Mega Man vibes in this part. Man, such detailed pixel art. And then we get that letterbox Game Boy Color look, because it is kind of like designed to look like a Game Boy Color title. And then a moment of Castlevania. Also, I'm wondering if this is going to be refined in any way once the final version of this game comes out. Mina the Hollower! Okay, so that was from Profile 1. That was the first profile I played at. But I'm going to be starting a whole new game. Yeah, this definitely sounds like it was from the Shovel Knight team. Okay, now to confirm, yes, going with this profile. Dear Mina, Mina the Hollower and Mario Paint double feature. In the dimming light of Tenebrous Isle, I write with great unease. 10 years have passed since your ingenious spark generators brought prosperity to our central city of Ossack. Now the light falters, warping the landscape. Baron Lionel, your requested patron, has requested your aid. Your expertise as the creator of these generators and your skill as a hollower will both be crucial, for the issue may be deeper than mere technical faults. We trust your ability to unravel this mystery and restore the generators. With hope, the Marshal of Ossax. All right, here we go. To Tenebrous Isle. Oh yeah, and then we get the first part of this, which is Mina on a ship, and basically just got to start talking to a few of them. Ah, Mina, was it? Good evening. Just in time for landfalls. See these cliffs there? Boom! Oh, now we get attacked by a kraken? Think that was a kraken. Time to investigate here. Why, they're knocked out cold. They're both knocked out cold. And the only place to go is down, down, down. Oh yeah, also collect some of these bones too. But one thing Mina has right from the get-go is her jumping ability, which in Link's Awakening you would need the Roc's Feather for. What in blazes is happening? Grab a weapon and hold on to your hatches. Hunches, or I think it was. Okay. Oh, something else. Oh, it's treasure. Oh yeah, so you can pick whatever weapon you want to use. So let's see. So, first time around I was using the Blast Strike Maul, so I'll go with a different weapon. A hammer with an explosive force, a crushing mace, a pair of nimble daggers. This time I'm going with Nightstar. If you want to try the other weapons, do it, then get yourself topside, and we'll beat ya if it's the Kraken lass. Ah, yeah, so a little bit like the Link's Awakening hook shot. All right. Oh yeah, and using this has me crush these rocks right here. Bam! Oh no, and everyone's in panic. Oh! Here comes the Kraken! Also, if I remember correctly, I think you're way too overpowered to beat that Nether Kraken. And yeah, basically keep getting hit by it because you're not gonna beat that Kraken. Like, that Kraken is supposed to be overpowered because then it knocks you out. We lost control! We're headed straight for the cliffs! Boom! Oi, Mina, wake up! Wake up! Ah, but Mina's okay. You're still with us. Oh, what a relief. How long was I out? Long enough for things to go sideways, miss. Here, Lionel insisted you take these vials. They'll heal you right up. Ah, yes, the plasma vial. You are definitely gonna need those. But yeah, basically, like, once you're, so the purpose of the plasma vials is that you restore health, but also the health that you restore is based off of the yellow meter that you get, and that fills up like the more that you're fighting and like beating an enemy or whatever. That's when the yellow meter goes up, and that is where you can heal all your energy from that, which I have all filled up right here. Okay, so just looking around, being sure there's nothing else to collect. And now, to begin. Oh yeah, and also these are your checkpoints. And that's where you can go under, and hey, more plasma vials. Oh yeah, and also this is nice. This part helps you raise some experience points, because that's another thing, is that this game is sort of part RPG, kind of. I mean, it's not like it's not like a Square Enix type of RPG game, but it does allow you to like level up. It's like more in the sense of like Castlevania Simon's Quest type of leveling up, or Zelda 2, essentially. Which actually that makes more sense because this game is very Zelda inspired. So having some elements from Zelda 2, Adventure of Link, actually does make sense in that part. Oh yeah, and also you get sub-weapons, like the Volt Hatchet, which is another area where this game draws some inspiration from Castlevania. Press X to lob a hatchet in front of you, creating a shockwave of impact. Alright. And yeah, here I can definitely get that Shovel Knight inspired music. Alright. And now, now we're killing us some zombies here. I think they're zombies. Yeah, and then some of those have their shield to block, so you just... But also the nice thing about Mina is that you can crawl right up behind them. Oh, well, but hold on. I gotta do the same here. Alright, there we go. And I didn't even have to hollow this time around just to pick that up. Okay. Now let's see what's under here. Okay. Nothing was under here. Okay. So next place to go is up, up, up. Okay. So now, oh, watch out for that. Ah, there we go. Actually, hold on a minute here. My TV is kind of dark, so I got to adjust some settings here. Okay. Yeah, I was actually adjusting my TV settings because I want to actually see from my TV. Okay, alright. Oh, no, watch out. Okay, and now... Of course, I don't need to sneak up on these guys, because these guys don't have their shield, but the ones at the bottom do. Hooyah! Okay, don't think I'm ready to use the plasma yet. Also, not sure if I like that that they have the boulder like right in front of that tall grass that you have to destroy in order to get past it because I wanted to use it on that zombie. All right, now to go on up. Hey, there's another one, but now, oh, yeah, I gotta heal myself. Damn it. Okay, yeah, these things. I mean, these things can deal a lot of damage. Okay, so my health is halfway depleted, which is not terrible because also I have enough to still use one of the plasma heals. Bone Stone! Condensed bones that can't be lost. Spend at shops or reclaim them in your underlab. Ah, yes. So I think this is the stuff that you would redeem on that machine because once you redeem them, then you earn extra bones. And you need those bones to level up. Ah! Oh, okay, I think I'm getting to a point where I should probably use plasma heal. Okay. So now All right. All right, I'll use plasma. Even though it still would have been ideal for me to have been for me to have been at the full meter, but oh well. And now bones, bones, and even more bones. All right, and now let's pop that bubble. Ah, yes, more bones. Oh yeah, and also once I get to 350, then I can level up. But actually, maybe I can level up now. Yeah, cuz I have enough. I have enough to summon all of these bones. Am I gonna bone up? Well, that's a way to get boned. Okay. Is that enough evidence from YouTube that I'm over the age of 18? Y'all know what I'm referring to with that. Okay. All right. Equip trinkets. So this part I still have no idea what this is supposed to be. I'm wondering if that's something that's made for the full game because when I finished the demo, I never knew what that was. Ah, gyro dagger. And of course that has you throw out the that other weapon that I had, which is yeah, that axe. But the dagger is also really good too. Oh yeah, I have to get up there. Okay, yeah, because with this, I gotta climb. Okay. Okay, I probably should use the dagger. Okay, I did not mean to use plasma. That was a waste. That was a waste of health. There we go. Get out of there. All right, now to collect even more bones, sniffing myself out for even more bones. Okay. Anything in here? Residence. Have I actually been there the first time around? Actually, I should throw rocks, is what I should do. Or rather, throw boulders. Alright, it's boulder time! Mmm. Alright, anything in that chest? Ah, yes! Bonestone flakes! Ah, yes, another way for me to level up once again. But I might do so when I get to the next checkpoint. Also, I think there was something under there. Ah, yes, more bones! Some zombie bones! Also, can't get through here, so... Think I gotta jump? Yep. Oh yeah, and also, I forgot, Mina is like the flying squirrel type, which means that you can temporarily glide. Hoo-wee! Yeah, also gotta bounce on those in order to get bones! Alright, now shooting out that bubble. Pop that bubble! Hey! More bones! Oh, and I'm almost at the point where I can level up again. Or no, or rather I should say where I can bone up again. Alright, and another bone, and more bones. Oh, one more bone to go. Hey, there we go. Bone up! This time, I'm gonna raise defense. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, this is where I'm supposed to go. No. Don't. Boomerangs. Gonna throw me some boomer. Yeah, boomerangs. It's all coming back to ya. Huh. Oh, is this? Oh, that's not a checkpoint. Oh, this. I remember I was stuck on this for a little bit because well, first I gotta talk to this guy. Wait, I'm not your enemy. I'm with Lionel's guard. Throne and his conspirators attacked us. They blew up spark generators, flames, destruction, and everything. I barely made it out alive. All right, and now to Crow. Oh yeah, I got the X again, which allows me to pop that bubble. Oh yeah, also, Throne totally raised Ossix. You know, set it on fire. I'm not setting foot out of that mess. And now to Hollow, and then I think there's other dialogue. Oh, there isn't other dialogue. Okay. Ah! Yeah, it is so easy to fall down. I'm really gonna see it, aren't I? That Hollower trick where you burrow under stuff and then release B to go soaring. Yeah, this part is so easy to mess up at. It took me a few times, like a number of times to do this the first time around because it was just so confusing. But I think I got it. Almost set me back. But also, I wanted to get that bone. Huh. And even more bones to boot. Okay, I just gotta crawl up. Nope. Crawling behind him. Okay. Okay, made it. And got the key, which is just what I need to proceed. Oh, is that a pit? That's a pit. Okay. But actually, no, I needed to hollow again. Oh, yes, I gotta heal. Bad. And thank God I have enough plasma health to do so. Oh yeah, and don't fall into that pit, because that would be very bad. Uh Oh yeah, okay. Being set on fire is not good. Oh, there we go. Another plasma vial. Ah, man. All right, made it through there. Ah! Okay, I'm about close to halfway low on health. But I'm still holding up a bit until it's enough for me to want to use the vial. Okay. Well, now I'm using the plasma vial, even though it's not the ideal amount of plasma health that I had left over, but it is what it is. Oh, yeah, now we get a little bit of somewhat of a maze. But, yeah. But now you get Hollow, the gliding. Oh, hey! Another bone up. And this time I'm gonna level up these sidearms. Oh, that's what it is. Her sidearms. Her arms that make her glide. Oh, hey, key. Well, I don't think I've been to this area the first time around. Alright, now for even more bones to collect. And, well, everything's good here, so... Oh, yeah, I forgot that there was a pit there. My ship crashed! I was attacked! Everyone gone? I must reach Osak. Could you help, please? This door stays shut. Think you best keep moving. Aw, shucks, here, take these bones. Might buy you something if there's anything left out there. Well, isn't that a generous offer? And then I talked to him again. Look, I gave you bones to spend. Now get going, or you'll bring those traitorous guards down on us. Anything else? Okay, nothing else. So, yeah, let's just keep going. Huh. Okay. Oh, yeah, there is something in there. Oh, and then there's that owl. No, come on. Yeah. There we go. Oh, something else in there. Hold on. Gotta hero my way there. If it would let me. I mean, come on, there has to be something in there. This can't just be like a decoy or something. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Wait, so that was it, huh? Okay, just... Wait, that was it? Okay. Well, that was kind of a lame secret, but okay. And now door open. Well, gate is open. Well, actually, that could be used as a shortcut for me to get out of there. Yeah, I should have used that. I should have used that. Well, whatever. I'll just wait for that to come back. And then, all right. Now to go down, go up. Now we are at Commons. Think we're getting close to that castle here. All right, just waiting for... All right, and now waiting for that demon. Okay. Okay, now we get Bat Demon here. Actually, some other Bat Demons. Oh! And yeah, we have here an entire village that's on fire. Also, should probably use Plasma Vial. And that was my last one. Oh, and now it's mini-boss time. And yes, this is a mini-boss because there's more after this. Also, I should be ducking, basically. Yeah, it's just basically harrowing to avoid his attacks. Like this one. Come on, he's almost dead. There we go. Bone up. Well, I got Bone Stone. And now we are at the city center. The center of the city. And yes, there's going to be another boss battle. Return to your home now. Oh, I think they all say that. Yes, they do. Okay. But then, yeah. Did you see that? I cut that traitor down. All right, even more dialogue to go through. Return. Oh, it's okay. They're still saying the same thing. This area is clear. Move along, miss. Oh, yeah, so basically they're just like, "Hey, I can fight here too." Like what? They think that a woman can't fight? Well, that. Huh. All right, now, ooh, yeah, let's exchange all these bones, all this brimstone, and we get bones, 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 all the bones up the ass, bones up the boot. And we are only 600 away from the next level. I don't know if we're gonna get there during this demo, but I guess we'll see. Okay, so next thing is Radiant Manor is beyond here. Access is restricted. Wait a letter. Wait, a letter from the Marshal of Ulsec? Sorry, that could easily be forged. Yeah, well, screw you. I'm going behind you because I can. And now we are at the courtyard. Well, music is silent, but I'm sure some of you can guess what this reminds me of. And I would actually cue the Link to the Past music that this reminds me of. Oh, hey, there's something else here. Well, actually, maybe not. Yeah, because I can't get there. So just harrowing on along. Okay. And then there's this old man. Oh, yeah, and I think there was another. Oh, yeah, another path here. Oh, yeah, so this is a bit like that Link to the Past pathway. Yeah, yeah, I can definitely tell that they took cues from that. Yeah, this is where this game is kind of like if Link to the Past came out on the Game Boy. Oh, but wait a minute. Okay, it doesn't look like there's any way past this. So I'm just gonna harrow my way on back. Also, I think leveling up might actually be making her harrow under the ground for a bit longer. Maybe, I don't know. Also, does having the axe give this area some use? I don't think so. No. Well, screw that. Nothing in here, nothing in here. Yeah, okay. Now we're at the Grand Hall. Good evening, Mina. Been a while, hasn't it? Master Lionel will be delighted to see ya. Alright, anything else down here? I don't think I have any. Yep, no more of the brimstones. I think that might be the max of how much I can use with that. Oh yeah, and then we get the guards right here. Excuse me, miss. This area is off limits. The ribbon cutting is to your left. Yeah, and you can't go through that door. So, gotta attend the ribbon cutting ceremony. And this right here is the orphanage. I invested in Ossex early. Events like this reassure me I made the right call. I can't see the stage! Out of my way! Out of my way! Ah, ah, ah. I heard some commotion outside. Is something going on back in town? Oh, I'm so close to the stage. I can smell Lionel's cologne. He smells amazing as expected. With this, we open not just a house, but a home. A promise of a brighter future for those in need. Wait, it can't be. Mina? After all these years, please, you must join me up front. Oh, Lionel, we must speak at once. It's dreadful. The whole town. Now, let's not keep our guests in suspense. Meet the brilliant mind behind the spark generators, Mina the Hollower. And everyone cheers for Mina. Yay! Her invention has led us here to this moment. The All-Sex Orphanage Wing is officially open. Welcome all to the orphanage. Oh, I've always wanted to hold a big ribbon. Yeah, a kid and a literal kid. That's funny. So, you designed the spark generators? Well, I suppose I should thank you. Yeah, I suppose you should. Well, who's she? Now we have two heroes, Lionel and Mina. Make me proud of Ossex. And let's see, anything else up here? Oh yeah, and then we get this gnome type of kid, I guess. It doesn't look like you can interact with him. Also, who the hell is that sun character down there? That's something I've been wondering. Cause I mean, like, is she like she has like the head of a sun and her eyes are just big as hell. And it doesn't look like you can get down there either. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, there's a bone. Okay. Oh yeah, also some gifts for orphans? Well, these are gifts for me. Haha. Okay. Oh, and you can't talk to her either. They're just are they just like there for decoration? And so yeah, you can't enter that door. I'm assuming some of this is still reserved for the full version of the game. But also, these pink presents are mine. Gimme, 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 mine, mine, mine. Oh, wait, there's Lionel. Lionel, you don't understand. A monster ripped through us. The crew, everyone, and the city. It's in flames. My dear, please breathe. I'm truly sorry. I assure you the guards under my command will restore order to Tenebrois. Here you will be safe, Mina. You're not alone anymore. Don't worry about the generators for now. Take a moment while I finish up here. When you're ready, I'll be waiting in the main square. Okay, so now, to get on out of here, but first, must get this weapon, and to power up that weapon, because now, stop, Hollower! It's boss battle time! Out of my way! No one will stop me from ridding Tenebruis of those wretched generators. You think I'm afraid of flapping afraid of you flapping your little wings at me? You simply have no idea what you're up against. Big talk for a city-burning conspirator. Ah, such a haughty mouse. Let's hear how loud you squeak. Squeak! Squeak, I tell ya! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then this character's got these exploding these exploding traps that come out. Oh! Oh, yeah, and then we get these tornadoes. Bam. All right, just got to keep on fighting. Boom. Okay, almost down. And he's flashing red. That's good. And also my health is still pretty good too. Okay, just don't get caught in those mines. Oh! But now he's starting to go unhinged. Also, I didn't mean to use that. Ah! God, he's almost dead. There we go. Thank you for playing. That is the end of the demo. And that was much shorter than the last time I played this. Because last time I played this, I actually did like kind of. Well, I also had to like figure things out. So yeah, but that was actually a much shorter run than last time I played this. Anyway, unearth the secrets of Tenebrous Isle. Meet and defeat a cast of unforgettable weirdos. Traverse a handcrafted world in any order and collect 100 plus trinkets, tools, and upgrades. Become Mina the Hollower. Also, I'm kind of getting a little bit of that Paper Mario, the Thousand Year Door sort of vibes with this. Of course, like, in terms of, like, being an RPG, it isn't quite like Paper Mario, the Thousand Year Door, but, like, story-wise, it's kind of reminding me of it. Anyway, yeah, so that was the demo of Mina the Hollower. Ah, that was a fun game. But now, we are on to, well, the main game, actually. Because this time around, y'all ready for some art? Because it's time to play some Mario Paint. Anyway, just looking around this. All right, just being sure that I have everything set up. And now, it is time. Just want to be sure. Oh, come on. Turn on, the mouse should be on. Wait a minute. Do I have to... Hold on a minute here. Give it a moment, guys. Actually, maybe I gotta have both Joy-Cons out for this. There we go. Okay. All right, so I'll just... Oh, yeah, also... yeah, I'll use this controller. And to mess around with this menu. Because there's all sorts of things you can do with the Mario Paint menu, including summoning Yoshi. Oh, what's happening? What's happening? Oh, it's just... okay, it's just, like, making the menu screwy. Oh, and then we get Mario Paint credits. We're not gonna look through those credits. But what's in T? Oh, yeah. Now you can start drawing. And Mario's like, what is this? What am I looking at here? also be like, ah, it's a Mario. By the way, that's not. Oh, okay, I already just clicked on Mario. Okay. So I am going to take a little bit of a moment to decide what it is I want to draw. And by the way, if there's anybody who has requests, any requests at all, and then I am all ears. But for now, I'm just going to just kind of look around, just look around online and see what references I want to. Well, actually, I think I know what character I want to start with as to who I want to draw. That is to say, one of my own characters that I would be drawing. And this is probably a good time for me to put up a few pieces of my artwork here on this stream, because I'm also going to be using those as reference. But actually, wait, before I do that, I should also probably show you a few of what I have been drawing in Mario Paint. All right, give me a minute here. So a few examples of drawings that I have put up. Let's see. So there is this cowboy character. This one actually wasn't really based. I don't know. I kind of just like drew this character at random. That one wasn't like really in any way. I don't even remember like what I like based him off of. I just kind of had the idea of just like, yeah, I'm gonna draw this cowboy character. This character I do have an idea of. That character is Susie the Little Orphan. And you know, because I was actually so I was thinking of like other pieces of Mario media, so to speak. Also just gotta check something. Yeah, so I was thinking of about other pieces of Mario media when I was drawing this character. And one thing I was reminded of is that one episode of the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. Basically that live action segment that involved like that little orphan girl that came to the Mario Brothers apartment, and she was telling them, "My parents forgot about me because it's my and they abandoned me, and and nobody remembers it's my birthday and all of that." Those of you who've watched Super Show might know what episode I'm talking about. Yeah, Patty, the little orphan girl. This character was actually based off of that, though this character's name is Susie, and her thing is that her parents, she tells people this story that her parents have abandoned her. Her story is basically like her parents abandoned her a week ago at like the river, and she can't stay at a hotel because she's too poor and has no money, and she's been starving to death for over a week. And she's been telling that to families, and they're like, "Oh, you poor thing, you poor little thing. Here, you can have a place to stay. No problem. You can stay at our place." And she turns out she's actually a world-class thief, is what this character is. Um, but also like her own parents, her actual parents are also like, well, they're not like full on abusive, but there's kind of moments where like her actual parents, they sound kind of questionable because her dad is like kind of like that nerdy, sort of like the characteristics of Drew Pickles from Rugrats, where he's like, you know, all nice and just kind of like cares for her and everything. And is like, "Oh yeah, my little Susie did this. Well, don't worry, I'll be gentle to her." And like from the surface, he just seems like the type of like nerdy character who would be soft on his daughter and spoils her. But then when he goes upstairs into the room that she was trying to steal from, and she tries to put on her innocent demeanor, but like, "Oh, daddy, I didn't know you were gonna be here." And he's like, "Shut up." Just like you just like kind of hear sounds of smacking and like fighting and brawling. And then you just like hear her like screaming and be like, no, 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 let me go, let me go. And she's like, and he's like grabbing her by the side as she's like kicking and screaming, showing that he's like not such a soft little father. And oh yeah, and then his wife, because he promises in the beginning, oh, don't worry, I'll be soft on her, or I promise that I'll be gentle on her, only for there to be like these loud, like crashing sounds that sounds nothing like it. And the mom is like, you see, I told you he'd be soft on, I told you he'd be gentle with her, when it was like nothing, when it was like no anything beyond the truth. Anyway, so that's Susie, the little orphan girl. This character is named Quackly. I don't have too much of a description for this character. He's basically like that. You know, he has like that Donald Duck sort of speak, where he's just like, and actually this one's more of a duckling. He actually has like his own set of parents and even a baby sister who he has like a little bit of resentment for. Not like full on resentment, but he's like but his main thing is that he's a duck, lives out on the river, and he has like that Donald Duck speak. I don't know how well I do with that. I mean, like I know how to do it, but I'm sure that there's some who can do like that duck speak better than I could. But because like that, I, okay, normal speak. He's often being hunted by hunters, so he's also so there's also like kind of like this Elmer Fudd type of hunter character that goes after him. And he's like, you know, this innocent little duckling, and then there's like this hillbilly hunter that's like, oh yeah, I'm hunting me some ducks, and I'm after this duck. And so Quackly, he would often be like trying to hide from somebody so that the hunter can't shoot him up. And of course, when the hunter shoots him up, it's just like general cartoonish antics where it's like his beak gets blown up, Daffy Duck style. But yeah, so just little duckling mix of like has like some of like that mix of Donald Duck and Daffy, and does like speak in that like cute and innocent. He's more cute and innocent as like a little duckling, and like has like that. Oh yeah, and this character, I actually don't think this one turned out as well as I wanted it to. I actually had I actually had like a drawing of this character that was much better. Actually, maybe I'll pull out the better drawing of this character as just kind of reference. I'll do that in just a minute. I said I'll do that in just a minute. Maybe it'll take more than just a minute. Because I, of course, gotta actually pull up drawings. So just looking through, got a crap ton of them. Oh, also there's one that I should probably save as reference of one who I'm gonna be drawing during this stream. So just gotta find do 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 do. All right, it's gonna be just a little bit of a hot minute. Well, not too much of a hot minute. But I just gotta pull it out for a minute. I know I have it. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, but the character that I was trying to draw is actually a refined version, or supposed to be a refined version of this one? Yeah, this one. Okay. Yeah, I think this drawing turned out way better than this one. But this character is named Taylor Sheep. Um, yeah, kind of self-explanatory. She's supposed kind of self-explanatory if you can't tell. Yeah, that's supposed to be like a sheep equivalent to Taylor Swift. Just kind of like a singer. She performs on stage, and much of like her comedy is just basically like little like bleeding, like bowing and everything, like just kind of stuff that a sheep would do. I also kind of like threw in some stuff from like maybe even like giving her some personalities from like Stevie Nicks, cuz Stevie Nicks does kind of have like some of that kind of has some of that sheep sounding in like her voice. Like it was something that I've learned from South Park from one day, and I'm like, you know what? I actually can't unhear that. Anyway, Grace D, how are you? Well, as for me, I'm doing fine. Basically, just holding this stream right here. Little bit of an art stream. I haven't started drawing in Mario Paint right now. Just kind of showing a little bit of a few of the drawings that I have put up from Mario Paint. This is, but I mean, this is a comparison of this drawing right here that I'm moving around was what I was trying to draw in Mario Paint, and the Mario Paint one didn't really turn out that well. At least I don't think it did. Um, but I was also trying to refine from this to this from that drawing on the right to what is shown in the Mario Paint version. I mean, Mario Paint is also like kind of limited in terms of like just tools and capability, but still fun to use. Um, all right, good. Glad to see that you're doing all right. But anyway, yeah, that is Taylor Sheep. So I'm just, yeah, going to remove that. So now, okay. Of course, I can use both Joy-Cons as the mouse, but how's the stream going? Well, I would say it's going fine. Yeah, I was just actually playing before I started with Mario Paint. I was just playing the demo version of Mina the Hollower, which I actually got done pretty quick. Like I actually didn't think I was going to get done with Mina the Hollower as quickly as I was going to get to. But yeah, anyway, so now I'm just gonna be looking through some of my own drawings and to see what I want to draw next. I actually do know what I want to draw for this stream. I just want to like look through references and get them out so that I can go with who I want to draw. Um but yeah, I'm just looking through my previous work for just a moment. What other games do I stream besides this? Well, let's see here. Well, I mean, much of what I've been streaming has, well, been on Switch too. Um, like, because I mean, I recently got that system and was streaming like a bit of like Mario Kart World, and also a little bit of like or not Fast RMX, Fast Fusion was what I was also streaming too. The last stream I did was actually Cyberpunk 2077, which I don't know if I'm actually gonna get back to doing Cyberpunk, mainly because like I played that one for a little bit and I was just like, don't know if I'm really into that one. Like I kind of got that one as sort of like as just kind of like one of the third party titles that came out on the Switch too. And now that I was playing for a little bit, I was just like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's okay, I guess. It's like kind of not really one of my favorite games. But anyway, so now this is a character that I wanted to draw. That is good old Eco. Eco, he is an alien immigrant. He's not like the type of like aliens that you would see in like media. He's like basically he's just like living on Earth, and just living on Earth and just like kind of making his habitat his home. Do I stream it daily? Well, mainly I schedule streaming. It would be yeah, like my streams would be scheduled. I kind of like announce ahead of time on like my YouTube and Twitter accounts and all that. And that's mostly because like my schedule tends to be like all over the place. Like I have like a full-time job and that goes all over the place and I do other things on the side. So yeah, like streaming is something that I would do when I find the time, but when I do find the time to stream, then I try to make it like then I try to make the best of it and to just go with something and to go with something that I think can make a good stream out of. And an art stream is one that I just like had the idea of. Well, an art stream for like Mario Paint because I was like because like that just came out on the Switch Online and I was like was playing it for a bit and I was like maybe I'll try like an art stream of Mario Paint. Okay, so yeah, I was actually going to pull up references, not references shown on screen, but like I also wanted to let's see, post some because I also tend to use like some references, some that can come from like AI, which I know is not always like the best, but let's see, I wanted to go with something like let's see. Let's see, 1940s. Let's see. So, by the way, have you thought about doing custom stuff for my channel? Yes, like are you talking about like if you're talking like banners and all that, I mean, or are you talking like video intros and all that? Cuz I do have like cuz I mean I do have like video intros that's on my channel, but like custom stuff kind of depends on what you're referring to. Um like I don't know if you mean like banners or just like customized sprites, which that would be cool to have. I actually did think about like having like a sprite mascot and everything. Race D2. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I mean as far as banners go, I mean I have had commission I mean I have had like I mean let's see. I mean I don't know if I'm going to take like custom commissions for doing banners. Like if I do banners, I would probably go with something that's like from like Fiverr and or like just something else that I would put together myself. So, yeah. Anyway, so I was going to look up because right now I'm still looking up references. Well, like I do these stuff on commission. No, I'm good. I'm good. I've I've had offers like that before, and I'm just like, no, thank you, I'm good. Um, by the way, I'm not saying that you're that same person as last time, but I'm just like, no, thank you. Anyway, so 1940s model sheet is what I was trying to come up with. Okay. Anyway, so now I'm just coming up with what I want to use as just like pose references because I want to look up pose references for me to draw this particular character. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Yeah, because right now I'm trying to put together put together references of a model sheet so that I can do a little bit of a drawing of what I want to do for eco. You know what? This is good enough. Okay, so I'll just scale this. Oops, no, I did not mean to do that. No, don't close software. Okay. Okay, yeah, so I'm just placing this character reference right here, because that's the character I want to be drawing. That is Eco. Can I see some of... Can you see some of my work? Oh, hold on a minute here. Hold on. I need to... Okay, can I see some of your work? Well, I mean, like I said, I think I'm good at because, like I said, I think I'm good for now at seeing other work, at seeing other people's commission work as far as like making YouTube and Twitch banners go. Because I mean, if I were to come up with, because if I were to if I were to look towards banners, then I would just look towards like another like Fiverr or whatever. Like I'm good. I'm good for now. I'm not gonna accept these type of offers from like certain random YouTubers or random Twitch users. That's not in any way like against anyone who like offers. I appreciate it, but it's just also like I would rather be like looking towards certain professional services that is on like Fiverr or whatever. That's just how it is. I'm sorry. That's yeah. Anyway, but again, thank you for that offer. Okay, anyway, so part of how I would do certain drawings like that is that I would start with this model sheet. Well, that is to say, I would start with the rough drawing. And actually, if I can look at eco for a moment. Oh, yeah, and then I also would need to put in an oval. An oval, add some construction lines. And to add some eyes. To add some eyes to that curious, curious, curious little alien boy. Okay, and let's see how far this stretches to. Well, hold on, I'm gonna erase this part. Okay, so I'm just gonna see a few inches, a few inches. Okay, and now Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, Mario Paint does definitely have like a little bit of those limits as far as just how drawing much of those characters go. But also, I think I'm gonna erase part of that oval because I don't know if I'm satisfied with how that turned out. Also, I should probably open up a window of like an extra window for myself of just like some of the character references as I work on this. Oh yeah, and actually, Eco's nose needs to be a little smaller than that. No, his nose should be like just more in. Oh yeah, and also his eye. Oh yeah, and also his eyebrows. And also gotta shorten the width, the overall length of his eyes because his eyes are actually smaller than this. Okay, that's more of an angry expression. That's not what I wanted to go with. No, I wanted to go with something that's like more innocent because that's what this character is supposed to be. I mean, he's not evil in any way. He's not supposed to be evil. He is all cute and innocent. He's a little 9-year-old alien boy named Eco. Oh, hold on a minute here. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Oh, whoops. Okay. Sorry, I had my stream playing in another window for a moment and didn't know where that came from. Anyway. Right. So I'm not exactly the best at drawing like that light bulb that's up there. Or that lightning bulb. Or lightning bolt. Ah, brain, stop doing that. You know something? I will be right back. Just give me one moment here. Yes, because I should probably use a mouse pad for this. And what better mouse pad is there than the Super Nintendo mouse pad? Yeah, the one that was made for the OG Mario Paint mouse. Yeah, that's more like it. Okay. Oh yeah, gotta pull out. Okay. Okay, so now, and I also gotta put in these. These are his antenna ears. Also, I keep losing this freaking signal. You know something? That looks too out of context. Actually, probably would be better if I put a little bit of a line here. Because I also gotta be sure that I get depth correctly, too. And by getting depth correctly, then... Okay, I don't know if that's the best as far as rotation goes. But I mean, I guess he kind of has like those Mickey Mouse ears. Sort of. And this is made particularly for depth. Okay, and now to draw that chin, well, to draw part of that chin. Oh, yeah, it's getting there. It is getting there. Even with the limits of Mario Paint. But I think I'm going to erase part of the construction line here because I want to be sure that his smile is actually being shown. Because he has a pretty damn good smile. Maybe even add just like a cute little face here. No, that doesn't look good. Oh yeah, and of course the undo to this game's kind of limited too. All right, and there we go. There is Eco. So that is his. So that is part of his face. Okay, and now to draw. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna erase this. All right, and yeah, and because there's a little bit of a just like an overall circle. Yeah, this is where I want his right arm to be. But also I'm going to erase this part. Oh yeah, also I got to draw, well, this part. I mean, I mean, it is like probably not his full, not how he fully looks. But yeah, I just wanted to like add like another little arm here and there. And so I think that's kind of like pretty much the overall rough sketch of this character. So now that I have a rough sketch of this character, well, actually, I do still want to refine things a little bit more here. Because I also want to. Well, I guess this isn't bad. Okay, so now that I got the rough outline drawn, because this is kind of what I do when it comes to doing the rough drawing. At least if I were to draw in like something like Photoshop or whatever, then this whole thing would be on another layer. Now, of course, this is Mario Paint, and Mario Paint doesn't have layers, so I would have to pretty much like erase and retrace on a lot of this. So next thing I'm gonna do is to draw this circle there. Okay. Yeah, playing this on Mario Paint, drawing on Mario Paint feels so limiting. Not gonna lie. But I am going to fill the outline here, and same with the eyebrow. Okay. All right, so that part looks good. Okay, so got that part erased, and also got to erase more of these construction lines, like the ones here. Of course, the downside is that I also have to, like, redraw. Well, redraw a little bit. A few... Gotta fill in those gaps. Okay, so there's that. Okay. Alright. Alright, and then to fill that in... And now to draw lightning bolt. Okay, that probably wasn't the best looking lightning bulb. Okay. Alright, there's that. And now... yeah, I gotta say, it is like a lot more tedious to erase all of the outlines, the rough outlines, than it is if you're like doing it like digitally or whatever. Plus, sometimes keeping the roughs can be nice, but also with Mario Paint, well, kind of have to do what you can. Actually, I don't think I should have drawn it now, because I still have more outlines to erase. Okay. All right, okay. Okay, there's having a little bit of an outline here. All right. Okay, so just erasing some parts here, and also to craft a bit more, and also to draw, like, okay, that's not really the best outline. Yeah, gotta pull out the eraser again. All right, there we go. That is good enough. So now to continue to erase more and more and more of these construction outlines. It'd be so great if this game had a zoom tool. I mean, of course, that's limits of like 90s, of 90s art applications in general. Like, I mean, Photoshop was still like barely in its infancy, and and basically this is like we had programs like KidPix that are just like art tools for kids, but also like they're not exactly like have like a big wide workspace with lots of color swatches and all that. So yeah. Okay. Okay, I mean, we pretty much have most of the construction lines erased. So now I think it's time to start with the coloring. And, well, I'm gonna look at the references right now. So let's see. So I'll start with this. Yeah, okay, so that is Eco's nose. And now to color in his green skin. Ah, no, 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 don't fill those in. That is not what I wanted to do. No, I wanted to. That's also the thing. You gotta be sure that whatever you fill in has to be precise. Also, same with this. No, that is not what I wanted. Go back. Back. There we go. Yeah, so there's this. Can I fill this in? Yeah, there we go. All right. Oh, one thing that I just noticed. His helmet is not supposed to be green. No, his helmet can't be green. I gotta fix that. But his antenna can be green. That is his natural color. But no, that helmet needs to be silver. There we go. And the lightning bolt, a flash of yellow. Oh, also, I'm gonna replace this part, and then all right, and now to fill this part with red. Okay. Okay, also, so next thing to do is to eliminate more and more of those reds. As I finish up this drawing, well, actually, these aren't the final touches yet. I still have to do the bottom part, which shouldn't be hard. Ah. Okay. All right, and now to fill this in. Okay, and now here's an area where I don't have to worry about these outlines because his shirt is supposed to be red, but this is gonna be gray, just like his helmet. Ah, yeah. So that's pretty much that's eco. Yeah, so that's pretty much eco. I mean, I mean, there are still some things that is a little bit off, but yeah. But here, if you look at well, the original drawing and kind of what I was going for, I mean, he does overall look like the character that I go for, although maybe a little bit older. Actually, I think if there's one thing that I probably would change in the Mario Paint drawing, which I don't think I'm gonna do right now, is like maybe his nose can be a little bigger than it is a little smaller than it should be. But yeah, actually, I would say that this looks more like his dad than it does Eco. But yeah, that is, but yeah, that is one. But yeah, that is at least one Mario Paint drawing. And yes, I'll remove this. So next thing I'm gonna do is I'll move this a little and take a quick little snapshot. Ah, so now that this done, it is time for a game break. Not with this, no, Y'all ready for some fly swatting? Oh, yeah, I should change the mouse speed. Oh, yeah, that's better. And I need to keep that in mind for the next drawing that I do. Animation size. Oh, no, I wasn't gonna do that. Animation land. Actually, no, wait a minute. No. This isn't what I wanted to do. Yeah, we are not saving that. Yeah, no. Yeah, here's this animation with a square, red square. No, we are not putting that in. Also, oh, path. Hold on, there's a path. So, little bit of keyframe animation here. But yeah, let's try this animation. That is no. Rip. They gotta move. Rip. But actually, wait a minute. No, I think what would be better. Back to in. No, no, go back. Erase. Erase. Actually, wait a minute. Let's go back here for a moment. Yeah, this is not going to be a serious animation, but I just want to see how it looks. All right, let's see how this animates, or what this animation is going to be like. So now to draw a path. Let's try this animation. Look at me! It's a spaceship and it is flying! Flying all around. Flying all around. Uh-huh. And Eco's like, what the hell is that? Why, it's a spaceship, dumbass! But it's small! But it's small! And it moves so fast! I'm like, yeah, big. And like, well, I mean, I guess it's a small, tiny alien. It's a bug alien, is what this is. But maybe this could do with some suspenseful music. But actually, instead of it being an alien, let's completely erase all of this. Goodbye. Instead of it being an alien, let me look up some references here, cause of course the best type of drawing would be references, and sometimes I would even use AI references, which might sound unethical, but I want to look up cartoons. This time I want to draw well. Like I said, these are not serious drawings. I am not. I can do better drawings than this, but I really am just doing these to kind of put the animation section to the test. But now I am drawing some bees. Buzz, buzz. Now that's a child's drawing right there. Anyway, so now to fill these in. No, no, not like that. No, get that off. That's a child's drawing right there. I wish you can copy. Oh, actually, wait, no, I think you can copy paste. Hold on. Yeah, because. Wait, can I copy paste this? Hold on here. Oh, no, that's not. Oh, yes. Paste? Can I paste this? Oh, yes, so this is where I. No! Undo! Well, actually, it probably wouldn't be necessary to undo that, but, Okay, there we go. Now I can do some refined animations. No, hold on. I still want to. Because I got to. Okay, so here I would actually bring the wanes a little closer, or let's see, or no, bring them a bit up from each other. Undo. Or actually, wait a minute. Actually, instead of that, no, the keyframe animation would be the full in between animation would be for the wings to be up all the way on each frame. So this would actually be so this should actually be in the last frame. So meaning that the wings should be up here and the wings should be down here, and same with that other side. So have the wane come down here, and the wane come all the way up here, so that, and on the other frames, like this one, because like frames 2 and 3 are going to be the in-betweens. So this one, let's see, so this one I can have the wane just like barely start to come up. Although that's like a bit smaller than how it should be. Yeah, and here, it would be kind of the same thing here. Yeah, just to have the wings start, well, or actually, wait a minute. No, this would be where the wings would barely start to separate, is what this one should be. So I'm gonna erase that. Yeah, cause here the wings are still together. So I should have this to where they're just barely separate. Like maybe here, I guess. And also, I'm gonna erase these ones too, because I want to make it so that these ones are just barely separate. And kind of have like maybe a little bit of a small letter V shape. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no onion frames with these with the games tools. I mean, again, I'm kind of like thinking in the perspective of like modern tools. So yeah, okay, and this one I would say have the wings be just halfway up. So I'll just erase this. And then, yeah, and then like the wings will be like halfway up, so around close to here. Mm, I would have to say. So let's see. So let's examine frames 2 and 4 for a minute here. So frame 2, the wing just is like barely separating. Here it's like up all the way. So I should go by this point and maybe this point. So, hmm. Although the wing would be all the way down below, so I should maybe have have that part of the wing be like right around that spot. So that spot would be here. That's the erase. I didn't want the erase. No, I want okay. So have that be at that spot. So that spot meaning here. And this, well, examining those two frames, like this one has it all the way up. So I guess that one would be. And well, let's see how that turns out now. All right, so animation. It's animation time. Well, actually, wait, hold on. Also, that's a big ass bee. And maybe I should like fill these in to where it's not completely transparent. No, not like that. God damn it. Okay, and now to draw the path of where the bee will fly around. Buzz. And that's a big ass bee. Buzz. Oh, my nose! My nose! That's 100 frames of animation right there. Let's see how it turned out. Here comes the bee. And Eco's like, oh, my nose! My nose! I got stung by this bee! And I'm stinging you even more. Also, that bee is so innocent looking, but so freaking deadly. And like, God, and also like that's like Big B from what planet? Cause yeah, that has to be an alien bee if it's this freaking huge. And this freaking cute too. Yeah, it's like oh god, imagine putting music to this. But actually, I'll let this. Also, I'm gonna. I'll wait till this loops back over, because I actually want the whole thing to play without any interruptions. Here we go. Okay, wait for this to stop. I'm coming for you! I'm coming for you! And just like hammerjacking him in the nose, and is like, oh, my nose, it hurts so bad. But I'm continuing to attack him anyway. Attack of the killer giant bee. Yeah, that's bees going away. Oh my god. Yeah. One thing's for sure, you don't want to be attacked by a killer bee like that. No, sorry, Bob. Alright, well, I think that's enough animation fun. Actually, that wasn't where I intended to go to. No, where I intended to go to was not mouse speed. No, a little bit of a coffee break, as we're gonna be swatting some flies. Oh, this feels so much harder with the Joy-Con mouse. This really doesn't feel like this was made for the Joy-Con mouse. Oh, hey, and then there's one of the bigger flies. Don't want to get attacked by them. Hey, extra life, alright. Oh, bombs! Don't want to get blown up by those. Another extra life, hey! Come on, let's swat. Keep on swatting these flies. Come on, where are the flies? Bring on the flies! Oh god, and it's about to unleash their stingers. Alright, and that is the... Oh, but now we get the boss! No! Oh boy, somebody call pest control. But seriously though, imagine if your house was swarmed with flies and you get this. Ah! More! Extra life, yes! Ah, stun! Hey! Congratulations! Level 2, here we go. It starts to pick up. So many flies everywhere. This really wasn't made for the Joy-Con mouse. Ah! Extra life. Yes. No. Ah! I think it would be better if I used a USB mouse for this one, cause yeah, I'm feeling the sensitivity with this Joy-Con mouse. Okay, so what do y'all think? Shall I do another one? All right, well, anyway. Okay, yeah, so that was. So I guess this is. Uh, I mean, it wasn't like a particularly long stream, but I think this is where I am going to end things for the day. So, yeah, thank you all for tuning into this stream. That was a bit of a fun art stream, and maybe I will do another one or two where I have more fun drawing, well, characters like Eco and maybe others. So, and so for that, have yourselves a good night and take care. Have a good one.